Hello and welcome to another look at our magnificent parishes in the Catholic Archdiocese of Melbourne. One of the very big parishes is here in Melbourne's beautiful eastern suburbs. I'm here at Deepdene and Balwyn and Camberwell. Deepdene is Our Lady of Good Counsel, Balwyn, All Hallows Church, and Camberwell, of course, the famous Our Lady of Victories. Father Brendan Reid tries to keep this magnificent machine rolling, and he's here to have a bit of a chat. We're also going to meet some of the people who hold things together for him, because it's a very, very big role. Father Brendan, thanks for taking some time to chat.
Thanks very much, Shane. Thank you.
It's 3 parishes. It's a big gig. Tell us a little bit about it.
So the parishes of Deepdene, Balwyn and Camberwell do encompass 3 churches and 1 school, and I think the key to actually how it all holds together is really the word partnership. Deepdene and Balwyn Parish is partnered with Camberwell Parish, and within that partnership are multiple partnerships with various organisations and with parishioners, and that's what really holds it together.
So it's a pretty big program, and we're going to meet some of the people in the next few minutes who help you really keep things rolling. How many people involved in your parishes, and tell us a bit about it from your perspective, why you love it.
Well, I love it because I love people and I love parish life, and I love what the possibilities that the gospel can bring into people's lives. And how does it all hold together? We have a great staff. That's the starting point. We have 1 administration centre for the 3 churches, 2 parishes, and a staff at the moment of 6. We have 2 priests, and we have 2 pastoral associates, stewardship coordinator and an administrative assistant. Great team. That's the beginning of it, building a team together that can really work across those parishes.
Well, can I meet one of those people, at least for now, and that's Kate Baines. Kate is, if you like, your COO. She runs all the stewardship, the governance, etc. And Kate, welcome, firstly.
Thank you.
Lovely to be out here in beautiful Balwyn.
Thank you for coming.
You've got a pretty multitasking sort of a role, and I know it also takes in an asylum seeker program as well. Can you tell us a little bit about, say, what you do with Brendan?
Oh, certainly. Well, firstly, the parish has been involved with the asylum seeker program now for some 40 years. We have built a couple of townhouses that we now occupy for asylum seeker and refugee families. We work in conjunction with Catholic Care. With that one, they support us in that role. It's a wonderful program we have with the asylum seekers. The parishioners really embrace it. They love it. It's not only the asylum seeker program, we also help with donation baskets where we provide food on a monthly basis to the Brendan Asylum Seeker Project as well. And again, very warmly embraced by all our parishioners to the point where it's overflowing. So
you say you've built a couple of houses.
Yes.
In the vicinity?
Yes, in Balwyn.
And they're housing asylum seekers for the most part?
For the most part, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. That must be very rewarding.
It is very, very rewarding to see them settle into the area, make friendships, and then move on. You know, so establish themselves so they can be self-sufficient in their own futures. So yes, no, we're very excited by that project.
And it's a very, very big parish.
It
must keep you nice and honest.
Oh yes. 7 days a week. Yeah, no, it is. It's a demanding role. We have a lot of properties to look after in terms of just the churches alone, the grounds, the houses. So yes, never a dull moment.
Well, Father Brendan, I'd also like us to meet 2 of your pastoral associates. They also help keep things rolling here in Balwyn, Deepdene and Camberwell, because I'm sure in such a big organisation such as this is, that it would be impossible to just roll yourself with another priest.
Exactly, and one of the things that you realise as you get bigger is that you just can't do everything, and so collaboration, partnership and delegation is the key.
Well, picking up on that, Father Brendan, it's a very, very good point. I might introduce, if I may, a couple of the other great people who are holding all this wonderful work together.
Yeah.
The first of those is Sharon Freeman. Sharon is a pastoral associate. Welcome, Sharon. Lovely to have you on board.
Thank you.
And lovely to be out here in beautiful Balwyn. So tell us about the work you do within the parishes here.
I suppose I work with the sacramental preparation of all the sacraments of initiation. So that's with school-age children, but also with young families for baptism. So I have run preparation programs for them and facilitate and coordinate the programs across both parishes. It means that we actually have contact and connection with and partnership with a lot of the secondary schools, the private secondary schools around the area, as well as state and government schools.
Okay.
So we draw in from their parishioners who have been a part of the parish and want to return or want to continue being a part of it.
That must be very fulfilling.
It is indeed, yes.
And Father Brendan told me when he was briefing me about today that you've also got a great background in formation of adult catechists.
Yes. I undertake the formation of the catechists, so I run training, I run ongoing theology and assist them in understanding what it is they're doing and how they participate within the ministry, within this parish and within the context. So yeah, it's a lovely opportunity to share with them and for them to share with me.
Well, it's no wonder Father Brendan's not looking all that flustered, even though he's running a very, very big show, because he has got very good people around him. And another is, of course, Tricia Norman, Senior Pastoral Associate. Welcome, Trish.
Thank you.
And your work is more around the communion program.
Yes, my role is around worship and liturgy, as well as participation, so engaging our community in participation in parish life.
Yes.
And one of those aspects is our communion to the sick. As we gather for Eucharist each week, we have a number of parishioners who cannot be with us for whatever reason. They may be sick at home, or physical limitations within them coming to Mass, or they may be in hospital or reside in an aged care facility. So for those members of our community, we have each week a group of community ministers, our parishioners, who would go out from Mass, from our Eucharistic celebration, and share the Eucharistic meal with those.
That is fantastic. How many people would be involved in that?
So there'd be about 50 parishioners involved in our ministry. They're placed on a roster and they would take their turn to go for Mass and to go forth.
That's wonderful.
And they share the concern and the love of our community and with those people in friendship, in liturgy, in sharing the meal. And it's a really, really special time and for both the ministers and those who are receiving Eucharist.
And Father Brendan, you must be enjoying seeing this grow bit by bit as the parishes expand.
It's wonderful to see it grow, and with the vision that we have in the parish that every parishioner witnesses Christ in their own way every day, you can see that coming to life as more and more people get involved in diverse ministries across the parishes. It's fantastic.
We're going to feature these parishes in the March edition of Melbourne Catholic magazine. So I'm hoping, Father Brendan, everyone buys at least the March edition so they can see in more detail just the wonderful work that's going on here in Balwyn, Deepdene and Camberwell. So I'm giving a bit of a plug to the Melbourne Catholic magazine. I'm sure it'll be in the back of your churches, not just here, but all over Melbourne. But for now, ladies and Father Brendan, thank you very much for giving us a little picture into life here in the eastern suburbs.
Thanks, Shane. Thanks for coming. Great to have you here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.